Rum Jungle, which was voted as the most popular venue for 3 consecutive years in Las Vegas at the famed Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino. Gerardo performed and produced shows at venues like the MGM Grand, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Harley-Davidson Cafe, Luxor, Rio, and Tao Resorts. Now on to his charitable endeavors. He's been legendary, having collaborated with ex-President Bill Clinton, Mikhail Gorbachev, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, Queen Noor, Lady Ferguson, Duchess of York, Dan Rather, Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Donald Trump, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev, and other worldly power brokers. Gerardo has been the spokesperson for such music-related companies as Latin Percussion, Roland Electronics, Zildjian Simple Company, Rhythm Tech, Remo Percussion, Yamaha Drums, and Sound Equipment. Since moving to Hawaii a few years ago, Mr. Velez has headlined the NFL Pro Bowl Block Party event, including the televised portion. He's also done the Make-A-Wish Foundation Hawaii 30th Anniversary, Boys Bunch Gala, and he's also performed with some of the who's who of Hawaii musicians like Mick Fleetwood, Uncle Willie K, who's here tonight, Makana, Henry Kapono, C&K, and Jack Johnson. He's been supporting member for 35 years of the Grammy Association, the National Association of Recording Arts and Scientists. He's the head of the executive committee in New York for the American Society of Young Musicians and the executive director locally of the American Society of Young Musicians, Hawaii. Wow. Just take a deep breath and get ready for what you're about to see. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce my friend, Gerardo Jerry Velez.
And his writing. He supersedes color, he supersedes race, he supersedes genre. He's known as the greatest guitarist ever. And let me tell you, I played with a lot of people and done a lot of things, as was mentioned before. None of them ever compare with Woodstock. And I wish it wouldn't have been my first gig. I wish it would have been another gig. So, I got a little question for all of you. So where were you mid-August of '69? I don't know if the planets were truly aligned, but it was Jimmy and me with a bevy of babes. And we were circling around in this rainbow haze. We were flying loud, but we never heard a sound. We had this big old house on the concert grounds. Well, it was raining naked in the mud and tents. The first mosh pit that would soon start that trend. Well, people arm in arm, enjoying a song, releasing their inhibitions, banging drums, conversations running wild, primal dancing, singing the songs that went on and on and on. Who would have thought it would last so long? They would come to hear their heroes and the songs to end peace, to start peace, to end war, and to start our generation of thought. There were thousands of people, twice as many hands, double that by all the claps and the raised fists from fans. They were there to see their music people to get really turned on. Of course, it was the songs of Jimmy Janis, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. That's what they came here for. They listened to the songs, and they memorized their every word like they were jewels before our feet. It was incredible. But as standing on the stage, there was a vast sea of young hope as I looked upon the stage. And we were trying to make a difference. We were trying to figure out a way that a difference we can really provoke. I know, we wanted to. And we wanted to make that our stand. But if you hear Sly tell it, Stand Woo is his family stone. But I'll tell you one thing, the greatest anthem in rock and roll is By the Time We Got to Woodstock. That is the one you want to know. It shaped a generation for one and all. This slight little exclaim, by the time I got to Woodstock, belongs to you and it belongs to me. And all the drugs and everything that people talk about and all the flashbacks that we were promised, they never came. But let me tell you something. It was like a spinning color wheel. out of control, rainbows in colors, and you wouldn't know. But we were arm in arm in a touchy-feely vibe, all of us together, enjoying one another, spinning about in this creation that we had made through the vibrational patterns of the music and all our energy together. And there we were in this incredible situation. And I can't really explain this exact feeling. It was like a surging water wall that kind of hit us. I really can't explain that exact feeling. But one thing I do know, above all, that you should have been there. Thank you. That's where I started my career at Woodstock, as you know, with Jimmy. And here I am. I mean, it's kind of funny. I didn't know all the lyrics to most of these songs. But if you look on the stage, we have some incredible musicians up here you're going to hear shortly. And they are the future of music. They are the future of rock and roll. They are the future of classical music. I like to look at myself as the past and the present. These guys are the present and the future. And guys like them are the present and the future. They don't have a place to rehearse or record, but they make it happen. And we have to make it happen. For the children of Hawaii, these are your children. These are you as a child. We were all a child. Perhaps everyone in this room said, gee, I wish I could play an instrument, or does play an instrument, or likes to sing. Oh, I can't hold a tune. But everybody's going like this. Everyone has rhythm. And I tell everyone, you all have rhythm. Because if you can walk one foot in front of another, you have rhythm. Enough said. Enough said. Gentlemen? what you know. All I know, all he knows, is that you got to be your own. All right, all right. I want to introduce you to Drew on guitar. He's 20 years young. I'm 20. He's 20. He's 20. I'm 20 with 46 years experience. Because whenever I'm on the stage, I'm 20 years old. I'd like to do a special thing and right away bring up my very special guest. I think he's somewhere in the howl. Please put your hands together for Mr. I should say Uncle Willie K. Willie's been, he plays for so many charities. He does so many good things. And he and I have become good friends since we met. We played some shows together, and it's been a lot of fun. And he was nice enough to say, hey, G, I'm there for you, buddy. So please put a big round of applause for Willie K. He had a gig last night, got up this morning, came here for you. We're going to do, obviously, a bunch of other Jimi Hendrix songs, and this one's called Fire. Radio transmission. Radio Tokyo, Radio Tokyo. Well, you don't care about me, and I don't care about that. You got a new fool, I like it like that. I'm the only one with a burning desire. Let me stand next to that fire. Let me stand next to that fire, baby. Let me stand next to that fire. Oh, baby, let me stand. Let me stand next to your fire, baby. Let me stand next to your fire. Say what, baby? Oh, stop acting so crazy, baby. You say your mom ain't home, and that's a matter of fact. Stick with me, baby, and you won't get burned. I only have one itching desire. Let me stand next to that fire. Let me stand next to that fire. Let me stand. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to that fire. Roll over, and let my money true take over. Oh yeah, baby. You say I want some money, you better save it, girl. Save it for your rainy day. I only got one itching desire. Let me stand next to that fire. Let me stand next to your 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 fire. we're going to have Willie K do his interpretation of Little Wings.
Well, I'm going to sing the song.
Now, I got to say, I don't want to embarrass him, but I know the it factor. I've been around the it factor. I know the difference. This is the difference.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Willie. I had to say that.
No pressure taken, man. I'm just really happy to be here with a program that started with the school that in a district that I was born and raised in, Nanakuli. I'm just happy that after all these years, my ears and my eyes can actually see people care enough for my ohana over there, and it's a really great thing that both Brother James and Gerardo is doing. And on behalf of the people of Nanakuli, I'd like to say mahalo, thank you. Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running wild. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams, fairy tales, that's all she ever thinks about. Riding with the wind. When I'm sad, she gives me 1,000 smiles she gives away for free. It's alright, she says it's alright. Take anything want from me, everything.
Uncle Willie K.
Well, she's walking through the crowd. The circus man always running wild. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams, fairy tale. I thought she looked expired. Running with the wind. But I'm sad. She gives to me 1,000 miles she gets away for free. It's alright, she says it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Everything, anything. Power in the wind now.
Uncle Willie K.
Drew!
Psychedelic, baby. Psychedelic.
I need to say this to all the teachers in my high school that said I would never amount to anything doing Jimi Hendrix. This is my microphone. This is my personal mic. I just want to say what an honor it is to be with a historian like this man right here. Which is just as great as being with the man Jimi Hendrix himself. Because he was there, he's been there. It's like, this is for people like myself and like Drew, you know, as guitar players. These are the outstanding heroes that survived all of that. It's like a naval officer meeting his first admiral from World War II, Pearl Harbor. It's the same thing. This is iconic. And so, to my teachers from high school,
was just gonna say when the first time I played with Jimi Hendrix and I brought him to my house and he stepped out. We had a limo, big limo, and we were going up to Woodstock because he had just gotten a house and he and I were going up there to check out the house and get things going. And I pull up with the limo and I get out of it and I go running up the stairs because I know my mother. And Jimmy's coming up behind me and I said, Ma, this is the guy I'm playing with. We're the biggest act in the world right now. She said, don't bring that drug addict into my house. I said, Ma, we're the biggest act. Don't bring that drug addict into my house. And of course, 30 years later, she goes, that's my son. That's my son. He played with One, two, three, cause I'm don't breathe. Don't do what I please. Don't breathe. Gerardo breathe. Don't breathe. I can't say. I got to do it. Yeah. Willie, take one, baby. Go ahead.
The Big G.
There's a red house over yonder, baby. What are we doing, the C or? Doing the C, right.
There's a red house over yonder. Well, that's where my baby stays. Lord, there's a red house over yonder. Well, that's where my baby stays. I ain't seen my woman since 99 and 1/2 day. Now wait a minute, something's wrong here. This key won't unlock the door.
Go ahead, brother. If you want to go to some other key, go ahead.
I said, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Lord have mercy, this key won't unlock this door. I have a bad feeling that my baby don't live here no more. Hey, this for you, man.
Give it up for Uncle Willie K. Give it up for Willie K's dental work. Yeah.
Oh yes, he's got some lips too. Have mercy. Guess I have to go back up yonder.
Give it up for Drew.
Way yonder upon that hill. Well, I guess I have to go back up yonder. Way yonder upon the hill. I know my woman won't love me no more. But I know her sister will. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more, then my buddy's gonna do one more, and then we're gonna call it because it's already getting late. You see, folks? Don't you want more? Come on now. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, that's right. Get a cocktail. Grab one for me as well. I'm coming to everyone's table to have a cocktail. Hey, I got posters for everyone. No, I do. I have a poster back there. You see the big posters that are out there? I have one for each and every one of you tonight. Compliments to support my class because they're fantastic. I want to thank James Avis. I want to thank Michelle Garcia. I want to thank Chuck Cotton. And I want to thank my brother Kevin Jones for being so wonderful to me and being so wonderful to the American Society of Young Musicians Hawaii. And I want you to know when you hear that name from here on out, that's going to be the brand that you say, hey, I'm supporting that organization. And they're giving my kids music classes. And they're helping my kid open up the other side of his brain. Because remember, music and rhythm is all math. It's quarter notes, it's eighth notes, it's 16th notes. It's math. Don't tell your kids. Shh. Don't tell them it's math. But it is math, right? And if you use that side of the brain, your left side of the brain, your right, the other side of your brain is going to react because it's proven that the math and science skills get elevated when you have art. You know, yeah, it really does. It really changes the child's perspective on life and a lot of things. It makes them a better person. It takes the edge off a child, too. And it gives them something to work together on. Music is about a collaboration. You can play by yourself, but a band is a collaboration. And life is a collaboration. Am I right? That's right. I want to make sure you're listening out there. So once again, I want to thank everybody from Clear Channel and my good friend Willie K for coming out here and playing for you. And I thank you for supporting me. Okay, I think we're kind of running out of time, but we're going to do two more.
No, do your Hey Joe one. Huh? Yeah, I want to do the background vocals. I told you I love doing the backup.
Hey Joe?
I love it.
Okay, I'm going to do Hey Joe right now.
Yo!
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, oh brother, where you going with that gun in your hand? And he said to me, I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I couldn't mess around with another man. I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I couldn't mess around with another man. That's right. And I said, hey Joe, I heard. True, my bro, I heard you shout your woman down, shout her down. Yes, I shot her. You know I shot her 'cause I caught her messing around town, messing around town with another man talking about. Oh, Joe. me. It's me. Joe, I'm heading to Mexico. Why? I love you, man. I love you. Joe, I shot her with my gun, Joe. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, God! I'm going down to Mexico, Joe, where I can be free. I can be free. Thank you. Thank you, all my friends, my family, old friends, new friends. Thank you so much, all you fantastic people. I want to thank Ernie on bass. Give it up for Ernie. Solid as a rock. I want to thank Jazz on drums. The future, these are the future of where we're going, and we need your help to continue going there. Andrew on guitar, come on now. Give it up. Give it up for the young man. And of course, Willie, Uncle Willie K.
of my day. I don't mean to think about your sweet time. Give right down to you for the rest of my natural day. Hey, you see that if I don't meet you in this life, I'm gonna meet you in the next, so don't be late. Don't be late. But I'm a voodoo child, baby. Lord, I'm a voodoo child. 'Cause I'm a voodoo child, baby. Lord, I'm a voodoo child.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Uncle Willie K. That's Drew, Jazz, Ernie. I'm Gerardo Velez. I want to thank a lot of people here tonight. I want to thank Celine for bringing people. Miracle. I want to thank my families here from Seattle. Amy and Peter. Yeah. And Robin, my assistant, who's back there. And of course, the lovely lady from Pulse herself who's been here all tonight. Laura, thank you, darling, for coming out. And everyone else, Jay, my brother Paul, Dr. John. There he is, Dr. Scott, David Hayakawa. I feel at home. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you all for being a part of this music. We'll be here next month with Jake Shimabukuro. So please get your tickets soon. Thank you so much. We don't have one. That's it for now. Thank you so much. We want you leaving and asking for more.